It's bad.
That's all I want to do too is play Heroes. But here we are,
So bad.
not playing Heroes.
There's just cancel all D&D. I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah, from now on, guys, we're gonna play Heroes. Heroes of Hammerwatch. We've given up D&D. We're gonna take that game so far. New game 30 and beyond.
I can't believe that's a thing. It shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
New game 30?
I don't know if there's a cap. There might be a cap. I do know they go pretty damn high, though.
Fuck that. I'm struggling on 2.
All right, so you guys don't have your Feta or Loverol avatars today, and we got a JJ missing. What is going on? Well, we have to postpone our Stormlord's Wrath game till next week because our sweet, sweet little wizard has duty tonight. So, yep, here we are. And I have made a promise to stream every Tuesday regardless of the situation, and I keep my promises. So that is why we're here. What exactly are we going to do? I was thinking, we could run another little one-shot that's kind of like the Sandwich Shop, or we could go to Fandolin with an F. I don't know. I don't think the viewers are familiar with it, but Fandolin with an F is when we take our characters and everyone they know, but it's almost like a Twilight Zone version of everything. Everything is backwards and opposite. It's pretty wild, pretty crazy. But the reason you guys haven't seen that is because it's pretty raunchy, pretty crazy, pretty dark, pretty nonsensical. It's just really out there. We might start streaming some of it in the future just for fun. Restrain ourselves a little bit. I might push the limits of what I'm allowed to say.
I told Truth we need to go to Lay Lone with an F.
Yes. That would be great.
Lay Lone with an F.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alara, all these people would just be like batshit. Yep. Lay Lone with an F doesn't even make sense.
Yep.
But it's so provocative.
I need to see Lay Lone with an F. Ilara is what I need to see.
Oh no.
Feel my
I kind of need to see it too, out of curiosity.
So yeah,
I guess.
Tonight's a little different. We're gonna be hanging out here for probably just an hour. Nothing too long. Whether you're sitting here with us during the live stream, or you watch this randomly tonight, tomorrow, whenever. Just enjoy. Or don't enjoy. Hate it. I don't care. I'm baka. Tonight is just a little special. We're gonna sit here kind of podcast style and talk about a few things. I've got a few things I want to ask these two here. Some questions we can go over, some food for thought. Just play around, have a good little time. Also, if you're new here, we usually run a D&D campaign that is based off of the world of Icespire Peak, where in the I don't know exactly what it's called, like the Divine Contention Pack, the 3 short modules that come right after Icespire Peak. But tonight we're only going to be talking about Icespire Peak. If they say Leylon again, shame on them. Tonight we're going to be talking about some of those characters. We're going to be discussing some scenarios with them, the Icespire Peak characters that we had met. We're going to leave our player characters out of it, so that way we can't talk shit about people, especially those that can't be here with us tonight.
JJ.
Yeah. And so first question. Let's see. First day of school. Where do you guys... Well, I guess let's talk about your characters. You, JJ, Eloverall, right? before we get into the Icespire characters. First day of school. Where do you guys see your selected characters? What cliques do you imagine them being a part of? Like Feta.
Oh man, okay. I didn't think it was gonna be these kinds of questions.
Yeah, just food for thought.
Shit, like I don't know the name of that clique, but she's the one that's like smoking cigarettes under the bleachers, wearing all black.
I think every generation it changes. Like from goth to emo to scene. Maybe a little emo, but not like on the scale of like extremely like, where are you? You know what I mean? Yeah.
like an outcast, maybe. I feel like that's pretty accurate. Yeah, like she's breaking into the principal's office to try and change her grades.
All right, where do you guys see a Loverall?
He's got to be on a sports team.
Chess club.
Really?
Chess club.
Chess club,
bro.
Chess club.
Yep, chess club.
Chess club or sports team or both.
You could do both.
Yeah,
because I feel like the tier Brotherhood's kind of like a sports team, like the kind of jocks, but like in a good way.
I see a Loverall as that guy in the movies where it's like you have the quarterback and all these guys that are kind of douches and they're like, "Watch out, get out of the way, freshman." But then you have that one nice jock that walks up and he's like the bigger dude and he's like, "Hey, don't listen to those guys." Like
That's exactly what I was picturing.
I don't think football. I think more
lacrosse.
Baseball.
Lacrosse, definitely lacrosse.
Yeah, I feel like he's a lacrosse guy.
I can't see. A little bougier.
Yeah, a little bougie, exactly.
Yeah, not
It's
football.
like one of the rich
though.
jocks, you know.
What about JJ?
Probably lacrosse.
What do you guys think about JJ?
Science class, like.
Yeah, I just see her in a classroom.
Yeah, I just see her in a classroom.
Yeah,
she's head of the science club.
I see her as being the kind of annoying girl who's like, we're doing the yearbook club and this and that, and I need, like getting pictures and stuff and like trying to do interviews she believes are important, but nobody cares whatsoever, and they don't.
But she's not good at them either because she fumbles when she talks.
Oh man! All right.
She definitely used to wear glasses. These three would not hang out in school.
Definitely not.
So
no.
If those three were in detention, what brought them there? What got Feta in detention?
Oh,
Breakfast Club.
Yep, we're having a Breakfast Club style moment.
I love that movie. Probably getting caught trying to like change her grades at the principal's office because she probably wasn't very good at it back then,
Yeah, I see that. Like, well, I'll just forge it.
Yeah, or she like tried to use fucking the equivalent of Chat GPT on her assignment and got caught. Was it plagiarism?
Yeah.
She's like, fuck this assignment. I'm just gonna plagiarize off of Wiki. And then the teacher was like, this is clearly a direct quote from Albert Einstein. Oh shit. Now I'm in detention.
What about a Loverall here?
A Loverall.
I have one.
I feel like if he was in school, he'd be just repeatedly tardy with always like with a reason that he thinks makes sense.
Oh yeah, I could see Tardy getting him. I could see Tardy getting him some detention. I actually
he had to sleep for first period. He had to get Starbucks.
I can imagine him in a it's not cheating way of paying someone to get your grade average up a little bit by doing some of your book reports, so that way you could stay on the team. So that way it's like it's not like you're doing the bad thing, really. It's like one of those walking the edge, towing the line.
Yeah.
And then you didn't really do anything bad. Like it's not bad. You didn't like fight somebody or do anything. It wasn't like any kind of altercation that's like that kind of bad. But it's like,
yeah,
you're like, oh shit, you get caught.
It's like, well, I got other things to do. Might as well.
It's JJ.
It's not that bad.
He's paying JJ.
I feel like you would, yeah.
Speaking of JJ,
Except it's nonsensical. Imagine reading her book reports. It would be so nonsensical and confusing as hell.
I imagine JJ in detention because she didn't like mean to do whatever it was. It was completely accidental. Like did not understand what she was saying at the time, or lack of saying something. You know, it's like the principal's like, "Did you vandalize this?" And she's like,
Yeah. No.
Like
Yeah,
she
no.
doesn't even talk. He's like, "You are the talk, damn it, talk."
Damn it. Oh, that's so bad. But yeah, probably I like that. Yeah. She didn't even do it. It was actually Beta. She's just like,
Then Beta feels
Either that or
guilty.
she's just accidentally disrespectful to a teacher. Like they talk to her, she talks back, but doesn't even realize how it sounds.
It's disrespectful. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody in class is just like, oh my god, did she just say that to him? She's
Exactly.
like, what? Say
It's not
what?
yeah.
All right. I also have. Let's talk about. I have just a list of a bunch of little ideas. What do you guys think the single worst dice roll in Icespire was? You guys remember a time where there was one bad roll that stood out more than others? I have
can't
one
stop
that's a
thinking about the
classic.
time where everybody rolled ones and punched him in the face, like we talked about last night.
Yeah.
Fighting
Where-
the orcs, it was just pop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Poor new guy.
It was
That hurt.
I think it was the paladin. I think it was Sudamir just beating the shit out of him with his halberd. All those
Oh
failed
yeah, he
ones.
was wedging his halberd into me. Like my shoulder was about to fall off.
You took more damage from us in that fight than you took from the enemies, man.
Yeah, and poor Bryson was like,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's like just try to aim, man.
I think I hit you at
man.
least once in that encounter too.
Yeah, you got me with an arrow, I think.
my favorite failures were touching the Norbus with
Yep, that's
all
what I was
this,
gonna say.
yep, all that sleight of hand gone wrong.
See,
It's meant
not
to be. If
bad,
I failed,
but yeah, it's great.
if I fail, it's meant to be on a sleight of hand. Like we were meant to touch the Norbus.
Yeah.
I remember one of my favorite ones, and it ended up not being a fail just because of the halfling. It was when I was breaking out of Harbin's office, and I rolled a 1 trying to break out, and
Yep.
we were still new, so we forgot that I had that re-roll. I know there are other times I got double 1s. It's happened like 3 times now.
That's crazy that it
That's the
happens
worst.
so, like, that it's so rare that it's almost like you can count the times that it happens. After how
Yeah.
long have we been playing? Like
2 years
Yeah,
or something.
it's
I think it's
insane.
happened
It's
like
been a while.
3 times. I should rewatch it all and take note of the times that it did happen, because it's happened.
It's just
Yeah.
so low, the odds. Like, isn't it like 0.001% chance or something? It's kind of
Maybe
crazy.
I should play the lottery.
well,
Or not play the lottery?
Yeah, don't
That's
play the
kinda-
lottery on the
Yeah.
on the day that you get 2 1s. That's probably not going to be good.
Yeah. Or it's good because it's a small chance it happens, and then it did happen.
True.
Hi, Faith.
Very true.
Yeah.
Oh,
see?
and I imagine Faith would be like, "Oh, I wish I could have been part of what you guys were talking about." But fortunately, that's why I said we're only going to talk about Icefire. That way, if we sit down and have a post Stormlord's Wrath talk, she can be there for it and be a part of it. Since with Icespire, she missed quite a bit of it, so she's not really missing out too
Yeah.
much on this talk.
Very true.
Yeah, but at
Um,
least got the
Remember-
left on my side.
Do you remember any other bad rolls?
I don't remember anything
So
that
long
like
ago.
stood out where it's like, oh damn, I can't believe that happened.
I think
Yeah,
we're more likely to remember the really good rolls.
Yeah, I mean with bad rolls, I think it was more the comical side effects, like
love
sleight of
those.
hand on Norbus, or
that was amazing.
Sudamir constantly beating people up, or like think it's the stuff that's what makes those stand out. We haven't had like a roll of 1 while fighting the BBEG and watching somebody get ripped apart.
I feel like at some point I used Turn Undead, and it was just really embarrassing because nothing turned. But I can't remember if that actually happened or if it was my fear of
a
using
nightmare.
it. Oh yeah,
it was a nightmare.
Got a question from YouTube. What would we say is the favorite piece of homebrew from the campaign?
Oh, I already know that for sure.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a great question. For me, it was definitely you making Adabra the bad guy and resurrecting Cryovane for a second time, and the false memories. That was
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
That was that was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and believe it or not,
because that fight would have been too easy.
Exactly, it wouldn't have been as epic.
I don't know how many of the people that have watched it or seen our campaign know this, but that was all improvised on the spot with the memory part. I do a lot of improv, and so for it to come out as perfect as it did, like, oh man, was I under pressure. I was like, all right, here you go, get those improv skills out, and let's do this.
You did fantastic. I mean, it was absolutely silent across the table because I think all of our mouths were just open and dry.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is happening?
Like I was in a daze or something. It was weird.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we had our famous paladin say,
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's like the only words that were said during that because we were just so shell shocked, I guess. So
yeah, it was wild. What about
that was a great one.
Did you have something overall, or you just agree with that experience?
I agree because like knowing now that the Cryovane fight would have been just that first part and nothing else, it would have felt so underwhelming. But the experience we had with that homebrew made it so cool and epic, and like there was more to it than just what's on the surface level.
Yeah, because he said that time we randomly encountered him, we almost killed him. And that's why he flew away. Yeah. And that would have been completely unepic if he didn't fly away and we killed him. We'd have been like, oh, I guess we're done.
Again.
Yeah, that random encounter they had with Cryovane leading up to actually facing him up in the mountains, they almost killed him. So I was like, oh boy, I need to pull him out ASAP. And I mean, if they kill him, they kill him. But fortunately, he was able to get away. Because, I want a big ending. I wanted to do something big. It would have been kind of like, oh wow, what? Wait, what? DM, we killed him? It's over? That's it?
I wouldn't have believed it. I'm like, he's just fucking with us. It's fine. He's fucking with us. No.
Yeah, lackluster ending. Yeah. So this is kind of I'm embarrassed to say it, but I think some of my personal favorite like homebrew things that developed come out of like the interactions with the players and myself in terms of relationships being built with people. Like
that was my second one.
Fada and Halia, some of those moments were really fun. Don't
make me cry.
Yeah, and they even choked me up. There were 2 moments specifically that really had me so invested in what I was saying to Fada's character that I was like, oh man, like I don't want to start audibly crying like through the microphone, but it was what was that first one? I think it was was it when I was scared died? She was the traitor, or was it when everybody? Yeah, I think it was during when everybody was hurt and stuff. Same with Moira, like Moira making those sweet comments to you. I don't want to do any spoilers, but yeah, some of the comments Moira made to you that choked me up. And then your special surprise with Halia at the very end. I believe was that the end, or was that session 0 of the next thing? Might have been session 0 of Stormlords.
Session 0. Might have been, yeah.
But yeah, those moments between you guys and the NPCs, yeah, sometimes they're my favorite moments, and I would consider those homebrew because we really go outside the bounds of what the book says with the characters. Halia doesn't run away and get married to people, and hand the reins over of the miners' exchange. By the book, Holly is usually a little more ruthless.
Somebody says she dies in the book.
Yeah,
I think she dies in the like the official lore, but I don't think she dies in Lost Mine or Dragon of Icefire. But yeah, I would consider those like some homebrew moments that are fun. And then the way the players end up loving a lot of the NPCs, like Norbus and Dazzlin, they don't really exist throughout the rest of the campaign. And here we are. You guys like love those two so much. We
even brought them into Leylon.
Yep. They needed their own
right now.
their own lore and their own lifestyles to start existing. So yeah, that's my personal favorite.
We do that with a lot of NPCs that aren't like fucking hell, Alara's sister. I just heard her name. She wasn't supposed to be an NPC. Emmylou wasn't supposed to. So we do that a lot. We like to adopt NPCs.
Yeah, I gotta start making the NPCs like assholes. Like you're like, man, everybody's rude.
I mean, you've had a couple betray us. So
yeah. So I just need more betrayal. More betrayal.
No, I don't think so.
I'm good.
So speaking of
like having friends.
Speaking of NPCs being assholes and stuff, who do you guys think is an NPC that was treated the worst for absolutely no reason?
In Icespire.
In Icespire.
In Icespire. That's the hard part. They do kind of blend together a little bit. NPC treated the worst?
Yeah.
By the players? By the story?
Yeah, by you guys.
Harbin.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Poor Harbin.
Yeah, he's a bumbling idiot, and Feta can't stand idiots, man.
Yeah, you guys always had this kind of like, oh well, okay, well we gotta go. like, I don't really want to be around him. Sending JJ that one time to go collect the money. You guys are like, we don't want to do it. Hey, JJ. One of my
favorite moments.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It's a rite of passage, and like that was a lot for Feta to do that because usually she skims off the top, you know. But she was like, you know what? I really need to see JJ do this, so I'm not going to skim off the top this time. JJ, you go get it. Yeah, poor Harbin, and then Don John got treated kind of bad too, but.
Yeah,
not by as many.
And
I'd say maybe in the beginning, because then you become a bit of an asshole later.
Yeah, that's another. Well, I think Don John was kind of an ass when you guys first met him. He was big and bold and proud. And for the viewers, surprise, originally I wasn't gonna make him the bumbling idiot that he became about carnitas and talking cows with JJ. He turned into that because it was like immediately the players didn't really like him or want him around. It was very like he was kind of getting the shit under the stick, and I'm like, well, hell, I guess I'm gonna make this character somebody like if they're already annoyed with the man and he hasn't even met them, I'll let him be that annoyance. So that's kind of why he ended up the strange little man he was. And then JJ, of all people, she's so weird. She ends up like liking Don John and talking to him nonstop. So that was interesting.
Can't say carnitas without thinking of Don John anymore. So
yeah, definitely not.
I think Beta kind of liked him in the beginning. Like I think she liked his kind of bravado.
Oh yeah, I remember. I think you liked that he had all those daggers too.
Yeah, like I liked him in the beginning. It just everybody else didn't, and then he turned annoying, and then I didn't like him. Because oh my god, when you were sitting there having him chat about cows, and I'm trying to devise a plan, I was so mad. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Oh man, that was one of my favorites. I laughed so hard.
No, I was so mad. It's like we're trying to devise a plan here, and then there's some other stuff, but I won't say that.
I think I love that so much because that's like the truest way to actually That's like really feeling what your character feels, because I'm absolutely annoying you both in the game and real life and your character. It's like, yeah, it's like all these things at once. And your response, I walk over and I pull my dagger and I put it to his thigh. Shut the fuck up. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, and like I guess sometimes I'm glad that I'm playing Feta, because when I'm annoyed over the table about something like that, it's okay for her to react the way she did, because she is like that, so it's okay. But if I'm playing a cutesy, like, sweet little paladin, I can't just go and put my blade to people's throats.
Yeah, I loved it when that one shot we did, the blacksmith was like, fuck off, and you're like,
he swore at me.
Yeah, guys,
he told me to fuck off.
Yeah.
He told me to fuck off.
Yeah.
It's been interesting trying to adjust to other types of characters, being the the rogue that's quick to put a knife to somebody's throat or something like that, to trying to be a good person.
Fata's been like your only true like character in D&D ever, you know, like somebody you've played a campaign with. So
everything else was just short little things. So
yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with the next big campaign and a character you get into, you know, and shaking off those Fata. I mean, because you've been Fata for so long, there's so much to unpack and try to like switch over and get into a different headspace.
I'm very excited.
It's like when you were...
Go ahead.
Well, like when you were playing the cleric and you would start saying something, then we were like, fuck, I can't say that. I'm not Fata.
Yeah.
That's why
a lot.
Yeah, I loved it, because I'm like, this guy's gonna like be super rude to them, and I'm like, I wonder how Rue's gonna feel that she can't snap back and get into Fata mode.
I think I said it. I wish I was Fata right now. I would kick this goddamn door in.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah. But that's why, like, in the next campaign, I do want to play like a nice person, or I've talked about it a couple times. Like, I want to play a kid, a kid who isn't being overtly flirtatious or aggressive, because they're just a kid. Like, I want to challenge myself to try to play a character like that.
I was thinking when we're going to be taking a little break right after Stormlords, because we are super close. You guys have like 2 sessions, maybe 3 tops. And we'll take a 2-week break, maybe 3 weeks, and do some one-shots on those Tuesdays. And perhaps we'll do a one-shot that lasts all three weeks or something. Make it a little longer, and maybe you could try, playing a character you want to try for that. It'll give you just enough time to kind of get into the character and enjoy it.
That would be cool.
I really want to play a sweet little kid. I don't know why. I think it would just be a really big challenge, and that's why I want to do it.
We should definitely do that.
It'd be fun. For 3 sessions, you could like really challenge yourself without having to commit to an entire campaign with a character that you're not really sure how you feel playing.
Absolutely.
It's so tough because Fata she's quick, like the quips and the jumping to action is very quick with her. So it's become like a habit for me to be like, well, fuck you. Like really quick instead of
you'll have this child character and you're like, well, fuck, I mean, geez Louise, that's really mean, man. Oh, fiddlesticks. You'll have to ask me for some Harbin reactions.
I might. It's tough. It's like in my DNA to react aggressively towards things.
Faith says she wants to play a boy. I kind of want Faith to play a boy. I think that could be fun.
Like a boy, not a man, right? Like a
little boy.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming
like a little boy.
I'm assuming when I had talked to her at one point, she was saying like older, like not not facial hair, but not a small child,
like teenager kind of.
Yeah, like preteen, teenager.
Okay.
I mean, if she wants to, we could all. You could.
Try maybe it could be a campaign where you're all pretty young,
like teenagers or something.
Yeah.
A bunch of kids.
I just would have to behave because I go off the deep end. But that's why the sandwich shop stuff, I'm like, all right, they're young, but you guys aren't that young. And, I didn't say anything too crazy. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a challenge for you as well.
Because
you can't just say all those horrible things to us if we're young.
You know what's fun, though? When you can't say horrible things, so fiddlesticks and words like that come out, like, so that could actually make it more
really
fun in that
ones.
sense, maybe I had this idea the other day. I wanted to do a one shot where there's been a mandate placed by the king where swearing is illegal, and you see all these people being taken to the prisons for swearing. So it's very comedic, and I think that could be a lot of fun, because if any of us swear, like even one of my NPCs swears, like you're gonna watch them either be arrested or killed on the spot by the guards.
So we should create like a bunch of backup characters, is what you're saying.
No, I mean, if you guys get arrested, that pushes our story forward. Now we have to do a little jailbreak.
Yeah.
Prison break. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We love a good little jailbreak. So.
Or perhaps you guys go and stand before like the judge and stuff and present your case on why they said it was doesn't deserve any kind of sentence.
Your Honor, he deserved to be called a dick. He was being a dick.
Last time he was in front of a judge, a very bad woman escaped and beat him.
Hey, for all I knew, she was innocent. Okay. Mm. He did his due diligence.
He did.
Ish.
So let's do something fun here. This is where I need you guys to take a peek over at the stream so you can see exactly what I'm showing.
Peeking.
We're gonna do a ranking of some of our NPCs from Icespire.
Your list.
Hell yeah.
There is a couple. There is a man in there, Argus Skeel, that doesn't belong in there, but it was accidental, and then I could not remove it. I would have to put all of these back in, and I was like, nope, fuck it, he's staying there. So
you're gonna have to remind me of some of these people.
Let's start with Sister Gorell. How do we feel about
S tier?
S really right off the bat.
Yes.
S tier.
I love her.
Yes. Well, he has to love her, but I love her because she sees Fada for who she really is. Like that little conversation she had with JJ when she was like, "Oh, Fada just puts on a hard shell, but I know she's soft on the inside." So
let me make this a little bigger for her.
Even if like aside from being like my character's sister, I found like she seemed simple at first, like just a simple nice girl, but it's like the more you get to know her, the more interesting she becomes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's layers to her.
So here's the question: are we basing just off of like
everything? Like her
everything?
How you guys size her up as a character? Like
she held her own against Cryo
to you guys as the players, like where you guys rank these characters. Okay. I might also pull in a little bit of a weight difference. Say I said no, she deserves an F. We're gonna meet halfway. We're gonna average it out.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah,
we're biased as shit. So
yeah.
Somebody said the chain reaction of one person swearing and getting hauled off, so the rest of the party started to swear, so they get hauled off too. Just a big. I could see that happening with our group specifically.
Take her away too. Are you fucking kidding? Take them away too.
And then you start cussing so much that my NPCs start cussing because it's slipping my mind. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? Oh shit! Oh
shit! Goddamn! Fuck!
The king starts swearing.
King starts swearing.
How about we just talked about him, Don John. Good old Don John.
I only really met him the one time after we killed Cryovane, so I don't know if I'm in a place to judge his character as much.
You can still judge him. This is a non-judge free zone. We're all about judgment.
See, I think he's cool, but I would put him C.
You put him C?
Yeah.
I'm between B and C. Can you
B and C? Right, we've got an A from Faith, and we've got an F from Jims.
An F from Jims.
Yeah, I mean, Don John to me, he's A or S for me. Just for my own sick reasons.
I think we gotta do a C then.
Yeah,
because it's all over the board.
I think he's gonna go for a C. Let's see. How about this is somebody else that might not be familiar to a Loverl. Dib. Good old Dib.
did.
He's the one that died at the end, right?
He showed up and saved the party of heroes from the dragon's attack in Umbridge Hill. They didn't get a chance to really know him too well. But how did you feel about him? Your impressions of the man?
He did tell us about a big fat stack of treasure, and it was, in fact, a big stack. I got a lot of money, especially since I gambled the money.
He hooked Fada up with some treasure too. That's at least starting him at B, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm between B and A on it. I kind of want to go B just because we didn't really get to know him that well.
Yeah, true.
But he did save our lives. And
he
stuff.
could have had some kind of weird fetish that you guys, and then that would have dropped him all the way to F. Like he's got a jar of toenails or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta go with a safe B on that, but potential to B and A if we got more time with him.
All right.
I always mixed him and the other random dude up. I don't remember his name, but which one saved them from Axholm with the dwarves? Was it Dib?
It was him. Yeah, it was him.
Yeah,
actually.
Oh, he's pretty cool then. Yeah, B seems fitting.
Yep. So this kind of spills over into Leylon, but she started in Icespire. What do we think of Celine? She's a mixed bag of stuff. So don't drop any spoilers of the Stormlord area of it. Just go based on the bit of her from Icespire.
Just the bit from her from Icespire, I wouldn't rate that high yet. Because she didn't do much.
I'm saying B.
Yeah.
B?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fada kind of hit it off with her, was sharing vibes,
Yeah, we were sharing vibes.
She was interesting. She just didn't have time to really do much yet.
What do we think of the Banshee? The Banshee that killed Marcus and Sudamir.
F.
S. And F.
It was great to watch.
It was horrible to be there. Oh my god!
Yeah,
you weren't there.
I gotta say,
if anybody ranks it as bad as me,
an A or a B for me, because I feel like it.
You almost got a TA out of it.
Well, no, I'm kind of going out of. I'm going into the philosophical side of it. It taught some lessons. True, rushing ahead, not letting the rogue go scout first, without having all the heavy armor start following behind her.
It taught a lot, and a big moment with Holly and Fada.
Yeah, it led to some really cool scenes where it's just, the two of us working on Halia and Fada's relationship, and Sister Gorel. We got to know Sister Gorel more because she went back to Axholm.
Yeah.
All around, yeah.
I'm gonna B then.
If you raise it from an F, then she's definitely gonna hit B. Look at her up there with Dib, and another good supporting character. Good Banshee. B for Banshee.
You have her to thank for your marriage,
I do, actually. Thank you, Banshee, for my marriage. Honestly, not that far off.
How about sorry to do this. This is one of my most favorite things to do.
Tears beard, are those wisps?
Oh no.
How about the wisps?
Wisps.
Yeah, the wisps that we found that led to meeting a Lovril for the first time.
See, they were kind of
I would
kind of mid
there.
Yeah, they were just there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say F. They had no impact really on. Well, no, they gave us Tears beard of those wisps. So I'm definitely gonna have to
give him a D.
Give him something. I wouldn't have that sound bite if there weren't wisps.
Oh no.
Yeah, D.
How about Buttercup, Mocha, and Chestnut?
S tier, baby.
S tier.
I love those stupid fucking horses. Yeah. I love those stupid fucking horses.
I'll rate them high as well. I really, your reactions to those horses were fantastic. Yeah, Faith says S as well. All right.
Yeah.
I don't think I was ever there for any of the conversations with them.
Yeah, now we don't have a druid around, so
a druid to
There's so many animals that stare at you guys and have so much on their minds.
Maybe at this point you should give Feta some weird power to speak to animals so that we can talk to them again.
Instead of give you a weird power, I could give you a weird curse, so that way you're haunted by all the animals talking all the time.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You've already seen her go a little mad. I don't know if we need more of that.
Young Pell.
Young Pell?
Oh, young Pell.
Young Pell is a different story than older Pell.
He's
Older
evolved.
Pell S tier for sure.
I say like C because he didn't really do much, but the little times he did, it was like he would be like, are you guys like done? You know, like I liked his little attitude. So I think he's better than a Wisp.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'll give him a C, yeah.
I think
Okay.
C's fitting too.
C's fitting.
Don't worry, Pell. It gets better for you, bud.
Oh yeah, he
Lenine.
glowed up.
How do we feel about Lenine? Lenine Graywin.
Let's say A.
A?
Let's say A.
I'm going to
She's
start
bright
dropping
lady,
them
really kind.
unless we move them. All right, we got
What
an
do you
A
mean?
for Lenine. I'm like just going to drop it, and then we can move it, scale it based on after I drop it down on the board.
I would go B for her mainly because I think there's other characters that would fit A that are much more interesting but don't quite reach S. So it's
Right.
like
Okay.
she's
Yeah, I have to agree. I would honestly say C. She nothing really stands out to
Well, she
me
didn't-
that she did.
She didn't flirt with you guys. So.
Yeah, like so Fada's got that. I could see Fada giving her that A, like, you know, she's got something, a better connection.
yeah.
But for everyone else and whatnot, I think we're gonna land on B, between all three of us.
Yeah. I never really talked to her much, but just from like I guess the whole party
B+.
liking her. But see, I feel like the Banshee should be higher than Lenine, you know what I mean? So like
Should we? Yeah, I mean the Banshee. Yeah, Banshee did do a lot for us. You're right.
She did do a
I
lot.
think she deserves to be an A. Look at us giving the
Okay.
a bad creature that that screws people over.
That really screwed us over, but we learned so much from that encounter.
The Mongolian grandma. Let's go over the Mongolian grandma that Jim's pointed out. Lady Cordetta. How do we feel about her?
S tier, baby.
S
S tier.
Like,
S tier, absolutely.
baby. Like, love that woman.
She's the best.
Yeah, she
The
was.
best.
I did not expect you guys to like that woman so much, so it was really
So
cool.
much.
Really cool when you guys were just so into everything she had to offer and literally put on the table.
Everything.
Even
And-
Jim agrees it's S.
Her telling me to pick up my marbles, like that was just
Let's see. What about the oh man, I don't remember his name. I remembered it earlier and now it just slipped my mind. The owner of the tavern, the High Road Inn.
Didn't he end up being bad?
No.
No?
He was the one that was like, "Oh, Lord Gorell, you know, what brings you all the way out here?" Yeah, and it had Marcus go, "Wait, what?" You know, that big moment. He gave you guys some high road Inn booze to take with you when you were headed out to the Neverwinter Wood.
That's the one I gave Emma
D.
recently. So.
He was just kind of there.
Yeah, true,
He didn't
very
really do
true.
that much.
Yeah.
Some of
Like,
these
he's
characters I just
kinda-
put up here
he's a
because they
nice
were
guy,
kind
but-
of there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just kind of there.
How
Not a
was
bad
nice,
guy,
but-
but the Wisp was just kind of there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So D means kind of there. I guess F, you really got to do something bad to get to F. How about the gnomes of Gnomengard? I'm going to leave them at C for now until we
I know
discuss
how
it.
JJ feels about that. JJ's putting them in F for sure.
Yeah, I'll wait and look at the chat, see if I get her response as well, and go
The
ahead and
gnomes,
calculate it in. She says F.
I kind of
I feel like they were
kinda
so impactful though. You know?
no.
You can't just lower them down to an F.
They were so impactful.
I want to go
Yeah.
C because they were funny and quirky, but the items they gave us were stupid and made no sense.
But see, we still talk about them every month. So
Yeah,
feel
I
like
mean,
they can't be
Nomengard
that low.
always does reoccur. Like, it's like a reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
They had an impact on your lives, guys. Believe it or not. Believe it or
More
not.
than
really
Pell and more than Pell and Don John. I don't think so.
I
Well,
mean,
then Young Pell.
C or below.
Yeah.
so
I mean, how often do we talk
I'm
about
giving
Young
them an
Pell and
S.
Don John?
You give them a C? Faith gives them an F.
I'm giving them a C.
So we're at C. We're at a strong C right now.
I feel like they're Banshee level, honestly. I would go for A.
Oh wow. I'm gonna say that bumps them
They're
up to B at least. How do we feel about
I'd say
that?
bumps them to B then.
Fair.
We all okay with that?
And with all the ranges, I would say B, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if we have like some major hatred and it's like, I'm not going to bed tonight until I get you to change that fucking list, then I'll back off and we can get them lower. JJ says, "What the fuck is wrong with you guys?"
You're the one who had the issues with them, not us.
Yeah,
I
JJ.
wasn't hearing nothing.
JJ was the one that had to deal with all the crazy. Yeah, Fada and them just kind of stood around and was like letting her do all the chit chat for the most part, and just kind of had a little.
I didn't understand them.
Yeah, I could imagine, Fada and Marcus and just kind of standing there with like one of those fake smiles on their lips, just kind of waiting, hands in their pockets, while JJ's talking to these guys, getting frustrated. Darren Edermath, the owner of the Edermath Orchard. Where does he belong?
A cool guy, but didn't really do too much. I kind of would put him at C.
The same.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Nice guy. True. I feel like Marcus would give him something higher because he started kind of making a connection with him. Having lemonade on the porch, all that.
Yeah.
I gotta say maybe he'd get a B, because of that whole gay way thing that happened there at the end, like that finishing touch.
Yeah.
But we'll leave him at C. Elmer Barthen. How do we feel about Elmer Barthen?
A.
A?
I would put him A
can-
personally.
you
I
put
just
A?
love the guy.
I would put
He's
him
such a
at
nice,
A,
reliable
yeah.
dude.
He was nice and reliable. He always wanted to play catch with somebody, just doing what he could to small talk and, hey, you want to throw that grappling hook and step around back with me? Like, just really nice guy. You guys needed a blanket for a horse. You know what? He was going to make it happen.
I scared the shit out of him with my horse.
Yeah. Like, I feel like he's the kind of guy that would have always tried to support you guys, even if he didn't have something. He would let hey, give me a few days and I'll make sure they show up in the next delivery. I feel like he was just a all around good guy.
I'm going B because he's kind of on that level with Lenine for me.
Okay.
So
He never got the catch. Oh yeah, he never. JJ Faith, are you giving him an S?
she knows him from another campaign too, so I think hers is a little
a little biased.
swayed from the other campaign. Yeah, because it sounded to me like you guys had a lot more interactions with Barthen.
We're gonna put him at a B. We'll just leave him at B.
Yeah. Seems fair.
How about ghouls? How do we feel about ghouls?
F.
You sure about that,
Something's
Fada?
gotta go in F. Something's gotta go in F, and it's the ghouls. All right.
Why I bring up ghouls and Fada's already talking about F? Like what?
She wants to
You
F
need to
them.
calm down.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
DM didn't know that they paralyzed when they attack.
Yeah, I did not know.
That was at that moment that happens.
That was a big whoopsie. So yeah, she says F. Overall, do you have any feelings about ghouls? I don't think you ever really encountered many.
Never really. Only in Stormlords, but in Icespire, I hadn't.
I have no feelings at
really
all for ghouls. I know their party hated them. that Axholm was like the bane of their entire experience. And,
like the 2 times we almost died, including in Leilon, ghouls were involved.
Yeah. Yeah. So
because they were there with the vampires. So
I feel like if anyone has to go
on that
it'd be
day.
them.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sounds about right to me. I'm neutral in this decision. How about Gorthok, the Thunderboar?
He was pretty cool,
That was
honestly.
a pretty cool bad guy. He was.
Yeah. Busting
And that was
through
a great
the building.
fight. Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Now we got these cool capes, but he didn't really talk, so it's like
Yeah, I wouldn't put him up there with Banshee because we didn't learn a lot from them.
Yeah.
I think the fight was just really fun, especially with what's his name being there. I just forgot his name. Falcon being there, I think, is what made that so fun.
You know what?
Yeah.
I give him an S.
What?
Yeah.
Gorthok?
Yeah. Think about it. You guys got lightning resist cloaks from his hide. Which is fantastic dealing with Talos stuff for the rest of your campaigns, you know. He led to, like you said, like he was breaking down walls. It led to one of the like coolest like big battles you guys have had, like 30 orcs.
That was awesome.
Yeah, like lightning dancing across the ground. Like, yeah, it was really cool all around. And yeah, and your interactions with Falcon, like all that stuff wouldn't have existed without Gorthok, you know? And to some level,
that's true.
Like Gorthok triggered quite a lot without knowing it. Thank you, Gorthok. So I say S. So if you guys say like A or B, let me know what.
A, because
I feel like A, yeah.
It wasn't as like if the Banshee's up there for teaching us lessons, Gorthok's just up there for like the coolness of the battle.
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah, and he's not like quite on par with Lady Cordetta, so we can't really put him in the same tier, you know.
Yeah.
Lady Cordetta's in our own tier, bro. Like,
oh yeah, honestly, she deserves an S plus or a double S.
Love that woman.
How do we feel about Toblin? Toblin Stonehill.
He's a nice dude, but I never really talked much with him. So for me, he'd be C. But his specialty is pretty funny.
I'm between A and B.
Between A and B?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm between A and B too. So I mean, I'm fine with a firm B. Put him up there with Elmer and Lenine.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
he had there's been some fun times in there. You guys spent a lot of time in the Stonehill.
Yeah, a lot of time.
You know, he threw that party for you guys. Had your fun night seeing Kevin for the first time. You know, know what I'm saying?
Kevin. Kevin's S tier. He's not on here, but he's S tier.
Oh, he's not here. It's a shame.
So speaking of Gorthok and everything, how do we feel about Falcon from Falcon's Lodge?
S tier.
S tier, yeah. Up there with Madame Cordetta.
Yeah, he's one of those characters that have to stick around, like every now and then.
They like Falcon so much that we have had some of those Phandalin with an F one-shot adventures with him kind of taking the role of DM and host for some of their adventure. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. All right, back to some bad guys. How do we feel about Cryovane? The moody teenage white dragon.
C.
The big old edgelord.
As he was just a big old edgelord. I'm putting him at C.
At C. Now, what about
the twist you did is what made it more interesting.
What about do we weigh him as the finale in the fight, or do we weigh that as an Adabra thing?
I would weigh that as an Adabra thing.
As an Adabra thing. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm fine with leaving him C. He was kind of a bitch the entire game, because you know what I mean. Like he would show up and attack Sister Garel in the middle of the street, like all sorts of chaos. He was a bit of a problem child. Yeah. You know, a D for Dick If you guys
D
are
for-
feeling
yeah.
that.
Yeah, why not?
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Randomly almost
Cryovane.
killed him like a pussy.
Yeah, he ran away. Yeah, that's making him lower in the ranks there. Harbin Wester. Good old Harbin.
D.
D. Oh, Harbin
D.
gets an S
D.
from my heart. All right, so
I'd
he's
say
at B
B at
so
least.
far.
Yeah.
JJ, wait. JJ says F. He goes back down to C. Poor Harbin. Okay. Poor guy. It's all right, Harbin. Get back inside
D
my
for
body.
Dick. They said D for dick.
I see that in the chat. Oh man.
Sorry, Harbin.
Yeah, sorry, Harbin. Harbin's gonna come back one day in the future. Hopefully.
Oh, great.
Talia, how do we feel about
an adventure?
S.
Talia
Everybody shut
Thornton?
up. S. S. Nobody else's opinions matter. S.
I give Holly an S. She's well, fuck. If I only go on Icespire, I'd say A.
S.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it because
S.
S and two A's. JJ, you want to weigh in?
S.
I'll give JJ a moment here. S. Let me see if I can convince me she's S worthy. Sell me.
Okay. She starts out as this woman who just wants to use the party, doesn't care about anything, and then suddenly begins to grow and actually care about the party and helps devise the plan to save the party after Axe home. Is she sexy? She's incredibly sexy. That's a point to make as well. Thank you, Green Unicorn.
Oh yeah, she's like sexy in the way of like low dominant voice and kind of making you nervous when you're talking to her alone in the room. Like, yeah, she's got that.
Boy, is that true.
That vibe. Oh yeah, JJ
Didn't
can't
have any
say.
interactions. Yeah.
All right, well, I mean,
But yeah, she got Sister Grell to go out there. She held that money onto it for them so that they can get that diamonds.
oh
It's the
true,
growth for
yeah.
me.
She did say she'd take care of that stuff. You're right, the growth does sell me. That was one hell of a character
massive growth.
change and character growth compared to what she originally was. So yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Originally,
with
we were
that,
just
I'd
going to
agree
be
on
her
that, too.
pawns.
All right,
I've
Halia.
sold my wife. That doesn't sound right.
Okay.
And hey, Green Unicorn Art said S, because she's sexy, so that really added some weight there
Super
to it.
sexy.
Yeah, it really did.
Moira, how do we feel about Moira?
I'd say A.
I'd
A?
say A.
Yeah.
It was
Like,
the surprise on who she really was, and
I would
her
say
growth as well.
I would say A or B because it's like we didn't get to know too much of her, but it was a little profound. Not only in the the ending where it kind of showed everybody. Oh, I don't want to ruin things, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like there was some surprises, some curveballs. One of her moments was one of those times that I was talking about that made me emotional talking with the player characters. So she had a very like profound.
Thank
yeah,
you,
she
Green
kicked
Unicorn.
ass.
That
Good
was my
backstory.
backstory I gave her.
Yeah. So yeah, I think she's well deserving of an A. I agree.
yeah. She wasn't there for long, but she left in solid impact for her time being there.
Oh yeah.
How do
And
we
I
feel
love that
about?
because that's not a character from the story. That's a character from my backstory that Truth has managed to fold into the story to create a beautiful character out of her, and I love that. Thank you for doing that for her.
It's a lot of fun to get little bits from the players, and then you try to surprise them with their own information that they gave you.
He did. Jesus, he did.
So how do we feel about Dazzlin and Norbus?
S.
They're both S.
Honestly, I think Dazzlin A and Norbit's
Dazzlin
S.
A. Yes.
I can get behind that. I would even go so far as saying Dazzlin's more of like a B, because he's kind of there. He's friendly. He's helpful, but Norbus is kind of always up your ass, and like he's always there.
Yeah,
I would say B and S.
BNS.
I feel like with time, like Norbis ended up having more depth too. Like, wasn't Dazzlin the one who died, and then you have Norbis like crying over him?
Yeah,
and everything?
yeah. So he did have more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I that could have been a very big moment subconsciously that that made him even more of a relevant character, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about Big Al? Thanks, Green Unicorn.
Is he from the ranch?
Yeah, Butterskull Ranch. He makes Butterskulls. Weird fucking thing to put in the game. That was not me. That is in the book. It is a skull, a butter in the shape of like a cow skull.
Why?
It's one of those weird things that the book tells me, and then on the fly, I have to explain to the characters why it makes sense. And it's like,
but I'm like, in what world does that make sense?
Let me pause real quick. Harbin sliding money under the door was in the book. It was not me. Like, as weird as that shit is, it was not me. And I was like, fuck, I gotta sell this. And then I'm like, I guess I'll just make it seem like it's normal. And then everybody's questioning it. Hey, Sister Gorell, has he been okay? Does he normally do this? Can I look through the window? Like,
it's fucking weird, man.
It caused so much craziness over, and I'm like, the book says some strange things, and sometimes I just want to go with it because it's like, why? What? But yeah, Butterskulls, that's a thing. And Big Al was his actual name. So what's going on in this part of Faerun? I don't know, because at one point it was like a simple small town. Next thing it's the Wild West with some weird fucking butter shenanigans.
Was Butterskull Ranch to the south of Penland?
It's to the northeast.
To the
northeast.
Yeah, up that Tribord Trail.
At least if they'd made it south to try to get that bit of southernness to it, I don't know.
Yeah, I think in Faerun,
an odd piece of culture.
Everything's upside down. Welcome to the Upside Down, guys.
Oh.
So how do we feel about him, Big Al?
I can see.
We're gonna bump Dazzlin up to A, since JJ believes that all of them are deserving of S.
Yeah, for Big Gal, I'd say C.
C, yeah. Well, is he truly on the level of a Harbin Wester?
Absolutely not.
Bump Harbin down. That was true.
We gotta bump Harbin down.
We should.
No, we gotta bump Harbin up.
Yeah,
Harbin
we either gotta bump Harbin up.
Don John.
But it's young Pell, you know?
You're right. Harbin doesn't fit with Pell and Don John. Harbin fits on a level of his own.
Exactly.
What level is that?
You should have like a separate tier on the right, so that's equal to just all them. Just
I think Harbin just broke all logic. Yeah, Harbin just went through a black hole in time and space, and we're gonna have to pretend he's not on this board anymore. We'll figure out where he went at some point.
Yeah, we can't tier him. I have no idea. I've got no idea.
I feel like there's a good argument for every tier for him.
Yeah, exactly.
How about a Dabber Gwen? Our final piece of the puzzle. S.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's a great villain.
I think one of my favorite moments was I was really giving you guys the chance to pick up on some weird shenanigans going on, and you guys took it as like a joke with the with her buying the armor off of Sudamir.
We did, because you're weird.
Yeah, and I thought it was great, and I was like, all right, cool. We'll just keep this all locked up tight and use it for later. Yeah, that was it. It's hard living up to that, you know? It's like, that was such a fun moment for everyone, for myself included.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, like, how do we... It's like when we have these really good game sessions, and the following session just doesn't hit the same on that high note. And it's like, you know, realistically, it can't. If every game was that much of a dopamine dump, like, we'd be addicts.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of are, I guess. But
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying like, yeah, it's hard to always hit those highs. But I think in some ways we find those even in Stormlord's Wrath without a fight, without even in small moments. We have some great interactions that hit so profound and like so real or so funny that they kind of reach that peak, if it makes sense. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, there's our
great moments then.
There's our tier list for Icespire. We're gonna have to do this with Stormlords. Recalculate some of these people. Though they might shift around. Yeah, it is top heavy. That's good. I think that's good. I think that means a lot of the NPCs. I guess it shows how you guys are with NPCs.
Just for future reference, I'm gonna put Alara at S, so you should feel bad for trying to put my wife at A. Okay.
No, but because I was thinking of like early Halia, but then with the argument of her growth, and I thought about later on, I was like, no, you've got a point.
I did it.
Know?
Alara's S here.
I'm just looking.
Great.
Oh yeah, he does.
just looking at what?
Okay, I feel like the horses should be A. I don't know.
Oh, true.
Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah,
yeah.
Let's see if there's anything else that needs to be moved around here.
Yeah, just because I was looking at it and the horses were kind of just sticking out like a sore thumb to me.
Yeah, you know what? I feel those horses need to be like on a B or a C, honestly. Like, yeah, they were cool and fun, memorable, but compared to that S rank and the A rank and what A provided for the people.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah. So where do these horses go? Are they even on the same level of some of these men and women? In the B tier?
I want to go B.
I feel like comparing to the people in the actual tiers, I personally would put them more C, but I also didn't have those conversations with them.
Right.
Well, Faith, you're extremely biased towards animal companions, so you don't get a vote here.
Faith, no matter what character she plays, she's extremely biased towards any creature. Like, it doesn't even have to be an animal. It could be some ungodly thing from the abyss, and she'd be like a
beholder.
Yeah, like, can we keep it?
Yeah.
How about, I think Dazzlin, I don't think Dazzlin's on the level of Moira, Gorthok, and the Banshee either.
Maybe B?
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I would go B. Yeah. And I kind of want to put the hoises.
The hoises?
What are we going to do with those hoises? You just tell me we're going to do it.
I think, them little hoises, I think, need to be, okay, I don't know how to do the accent. C? Probably.
The horses?
Because realistically, here it is. There was one horse that was good.
Yep.
The other two were
realistically, yeah, you guys spent maybe like, if we put it in time, like a time span, maybe like 25-30 minutes with those horses ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I feel like
one horse, like, go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were still going to talk about the horses, but I was just thinking, I think Barthen's getting shafted here.
I do
looking
too.
At the list,
Yeah.
I really believe he should be higher.
You think he's on the tier with Gorthok?
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. Like,
I'm loving this
dude. Like, he makes me smile.
This profound love for Elmer that I didn't know Eloverl had in him, like, and that Aetherius had in him.
Yeah, I mean, and Eloverl always appreciated him too. Like,
if we're
that's
going on time. We spent about 25 minutes with this man too, so he should be down with the fucking horses.
I don't know. I feel like you guys talked to him quite a bit.
It's the value of the time,
Yeah.
And I feel like all time with Barthen, but it's more than just
he gave you guys beef jerky. He triggered all the beef jerky phenomenon of the Sword Coast.
I think he did. We found the beef jerky first.
I thought he gave it to you guys, and then you guys hit it big when you found that stash in the mines.
I don't know which way it went.
I don't know. I think he gave you guys some first, and then you guys were like, "What? Why is it so expensive?" and the market was changing.
I'm just saying we can't put him at A because in A it's like at least Gorthok had a major significant story moment. As well as Moira. It was like significant story
I see what
moments.
you're saying. So you're saying we need to bump all these B tier guys down.
Yeah. That's
what we need to do, yeah.
If we want.
Like at least Lenine and maybe Toblin.
Lenine and Toblin go down?
Honestly. Yeah, well in my opinion.
If you're putting...
yeah.
Because Lenine, if anything, Toblin should be higher than Barthen and Lenine. We were with Toblin consecutively, like all the fucking time. Always having conversations, laughing with him, like sharing stories with him. He's throwing us parties. So if you're gonna put Barthen above Toblin, that's ridiculous.
Well, not really, because like when I think about these characters, I kind of wish Barthen was in Leylone, but Toblin, I'm like, he can stay in Phandalin. He's a nice guy and all, but like I really want Barthen there.
I love
You've had
this.
What, one conversation with Barthen?
I love this. I love that
he's a good dude.
He's really digging Barthen. I think I might have to have Barthen move at some point.
I liked his energy, you know.
I honestly miss Barthen myself. I really miss him being like, "Oh, hey, how can I help you today?" You know, he'd give you guys candy. Like he was a nice guy. He's like that older gentleman.
You're just making it sound creepy.
No,
but you guys can.
Yeah, if you give adults candy, that's not creepy. You know, there's an age limit to creepy.
Yeah,
am I right? You know.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, big difference if you give the how old's Fada? Sorry to ask Fada's age like that.
Now, like 42.
Yeah, so like you give a 42-year-old candy. It's no biggie.
That's like mid-20s for a human.
I think all these look good. I think we've found a good resting place. I just like the fact that I have this. I didn't know this existed for Elmer Barthen, that he was so fond to Aetherius.
I kind of didn't realize until I started thinking more about it. I was like, no, I really like that guy.
Oh, I miss him. God, I miss him. You start like crying a little bit. You're like, what the fuck is happening to me?
Yeah, like he's one of the characters I kind of want to see most without realizing whenever we do go back to Phandalin. Like I'm curious what he's up to, what's changed.
Fada, who do you miss the most out of all these people in the picture that isn't around right now?
That isn't around right now?
Yeah.
Lady Cordetta.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one to miss.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think I miss the most?
I'm lying to you. Hold on, I'm lying to you because she's not around anymore. Sister Gorel.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys miss Sister?
I miss her already.
Yeah, I miss her at the moment she left because she really wasn't in Leylone a lot, so I really miss her.
Yeah. I was kind of looking forward to when she would come, but it made sense for her to go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who do we think you miss?
Yeah. You guys know I'm sick and weird. Who do you think I miss?
Harbin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Maybe Elmer and Barthen will pack up and come out to Leylone. And Harbin's like, oh, I have friends out there. I'm sure they miss me.
Half of Phandalin's just gonna end up moving over to Leylone, following their heroes.
All right. Well, let's see here. What time is it? We've hung out for about an hour and 15. That was nice. Nice. That's about all I wanted to go over. Figured we would just have a fun little sit down and chat a bit. I was surprised to see so many people just swing by this evening. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Got some people that were talking in the YouTube.
That was fun.
Got some people talking in Twitch. Really nice to see you guys come out here. If we should do this more often, just a little breakaway and some reflection, some fun, let me know. I don't mind. I like actually having the chance to talk with you guys too. That's a little rare because when I'm, running a game, the last thing I want to do is like break out of that headspace and get into a chat.
Yeah.
So
Hard to talk or anything.
yeah. Thank you for the compliment. A battle royale. Yeah, we should.
Like who would win in a fight?
I should take all the Icespire
I
characters and throw
love
them
that.
into the pits. Let Gorthok fight Lady Cordetta. You know,
Oh no.
Falcon's yelling,
Okay,
"Stand
we're gonna
up,
do that.
woman!" And he throws her a sword, and she's like, "I've got this."
If you were gonna do a battle royale, I would say maybe don't put like Gorthog and Cryovane
No, we gotta. We gotta.
Yeah.
because they would win. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, I feel like Gorthok and Cryovan would end up clashing, whereas the humans could probably work together.
Yeah,
like,
I could do the
alliances
bracket.
until the big guys are down.
Yeah, like maybe we could do a bracket, like
Not sure.
have the heavyweights
like-
versus heavyweights till we go all the way up the tree to the top 1v1.
I want it to be like, who would win in a fight, Norbis or Dazzlin? And then it's like, okay, who would win in a fight, Toblin or Barthen? Like, I want it to be not monsters.
That would be
'Cause I
the
think that would
most
be really funny.
psychotic session ever, because you all would be just watching me talk to myself for a lot of fights.
I love it.
Imagine young Pell versus Lady Cordetta.
I'm pretty sure Lady Cordetta's winning. I know she's packing like frying pans or something.
I just thought
She
about it.
probably
I'm
did
like,
the discipline.
are they using real weapons, or are they like wooden swords? Like, because this could get really brutal really fast. Oh, Lady
Fata versus
Cordetta.
Halia?
Fata
Let's
versus
discuss
Halia.
that.
Ooh.
Fata versus Halia in Icespire? Halia. Now?
Absolutely.
I
yeah.
think it's a pretty good fight now.
Yeah. It would definitely be a fight to watch, like now at this point in time.
Now it would be a good fight, but previously, nah, Fata's getting her ass kicked. And I
Aw.
love that. I think that's really cute to see that growth.
Fata's all grown up. Oh yeah, that that would be sexy.
I mean, that too. Yeah, that would be pretty. Can we do that? I would like a one shot where I fight Halia, but nobody dies.
It's like what
like a
we were talking
sparring
about
match.
in Cthulhu
Yeah.
last night. Maybe that's one of those things we have to play like in Discord and not streamed if it's
Not straight. She intentionally slices your shirt open, expose. Oh,
yeah. It's like she drops her dagger and just decides to use her hands. And you guys are like, what? Who is this
Oh,
for?
shit. You start kissing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said that about the ghouls, and they start kissing.
Yeah. Halia says, "Oh, yum."
Oh boy.
Okay, maybe not do this. If it was gonna be an actual brawl, like a real, hey, we're gonna roll, we're gonna try and fight each other, that would be really cool.
Yeah. All
I
right.
swear After Dark is Vandalin with an F.
Basically.
Yeah. We should do that. I would love to do something called Icespire After Dark and just limit it to or I could even use the mature tag so people just know, like, you know what I mean? It won't be front page or anything, and it
Mhm.
kind of give us a little leeway with the craziness.
It'll
That-
get weird.
That could be interesting. I would like to wait till after our or maybe in between some sessions when we have one of these nights where we don't really know what to do. A little Icespire After Dark could be fun. I like the sound of that. All right, but I
me
gotta
too.
go. I've got
Yeah.
I've got to make dinner.
Yeah.
I put it off
Same,
because I was
same.
like, we'll go ahead and do this little stream and hang out a bit, say hi to some folks. So again, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you two for joining me this evening. JJ, you suck. Why weren't you here? I'm so mad and angry. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next week, next Tuesday, and let me know if you like this, if you had fun. Let me leave a comment or just yell at me here in the chat if you want more. And I'll see you next time. Say goodnight, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night, guys.
I'm not gonna end the stream because I'm waiting to see if you go. I hate you. Here, I'll lie. I ended the stream. It's over, guys.